Hello and welcome once again to Red Gaming Tech. My name is Amata. Today is still the 20th of April and this time I bring you some rather odd news regarding From Software, who are of course the developer of Dark Souls, Dark Souls 2 and so on, as they have actually been acquired by the Tokyo-based publisher Kadokawa Shoten, who are best known as a manga publisher in Japan, having published the likes of Cowboy Bebop, Sergeant Frog and Neon Genesis Evangelion. Now, in recent years, they have turned their hands towards video game development and publishing, and most recently they did publish the Japanese versions of Killer is Dead and Lollipop Chainsaw. So it's not the weirdest match ever, just a little bit unexpected. And in a recent press statement, Kadokawa said, quote, "We are planning to expand our position in this business with both Kadokawa Games and From Software. We have planned a series of discussions aimed at cooperation, expanding and developing both companies while taking advantage of their areas of expertise." Now, they did also say that From Software will be able to take advantage of Kadokawa Games' development and marketing resources, and that both studios are expected to produce new IP aimed at the Western market. Now, it remains unclear how this will actually affect the future of any future Dark Souls game and their publication in Europe and North America. Of course, all the previous titles were self-published by From Software in Japan and released by Bandai Namco in the rest of the world. Now, what's interesting to note is that Kadokawa does not publish games in the West. Their most recent self-developed title, the dungeon crawler Demon Gaze for the PS Vita, was released in the West by NIS America, so it remains to be seen whether they are thinking of expanding their publishing reach or if they're going to continue to outsource to other publishers for release here in Europe and North America. Now obviously, whatever future games they end up doing, whether From Software ends up doing Dark Souls 3 or some new IP or both or whatever, they're obviously going to make their way to the West. They've made that pretty clear that they want to make this new IP aimed at the Western market, so I don't think there's any worry of us not getting any future Dark Souls games. There may be. I mean, I suppose the more likely concern is that not may be another Dark Souls for a while, because From Software are producing a new IP at the behest of Kadokawa Games. That's entirely possible, but regardless of what From Software work on, we will see it here in the West. It's basically just a matter of if they publish it themselves or if they outsource it, as they have done in the past. As I said, From Software did publish it themselves in Japan, but did need the assistance of Bandai Namco here in Europe and in North America. So it's entirely possible that that's one of the things that Kadokawa Games wanted them for that relationship with Bandai, or basically their experience getting a publisher to do it in the West or what have you, and also their self-publishing in Japan as well. So I'm sure From Software have quite a bit of expertise that Kadokawa could make use of. Still a little bit of an odd mix, so I wouldn't expected a manga publisher basically to be acquiring From Software, but as I said, they have turned their hand towards development and publishing in recent years, so I suppose it's not the oddest mix in the world. Anyway, that is me done for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.